大谷翔平が躍動も惜敗。ドジャース、ナショナルズ戦で課題残す。日本時間4月8日、米国時間7日、MLB のロサンゼルス、ドジャースは敵地ナショナルズ、パークでワシントン、ナショナルズと対戦、4対6で惜しくも敗れた。情報提供、スポーツネット LA。この試合、ドジャース先発のダスティン、メイは序盤こそ制球に苦しむも、4回以降は安定感じある投球を見せ6回1失点。解説陣は、まるで12年のベテラン投手のような冷静なピッチングと評価した。一方、攻撃では大谷翔平が終盤までサイクル安打に迫る活躍を見せ、存在感を示した。試合後、大谷は取材に対し、個人記録は意識せず、常に出塁することを考えている。チームは負けたが、諦めない姿勢は見せられた。と冷静にコメント。また試合前には、ドジャース選手らがホワイトハウスを訪問。大谷はトランプ元大統領と対面し、この国でプレーできる機会に感謝したい。と語った。デーブ、ロバーツ監督は敗戦を振り返り、基本的なプレーでミスが目立つ。改善が必要。と苦言を呈した。この後はロバーツ監督、大谷翔平、ダスティン、メイの詳しいインタビュー映像を日本語字幕付きでお届けします。
Carl's Jr. moment of the game. Dodgers defense a little shaky early in this game, but in the bottom of the seventh, Adrian, Tommy Edman cuts down a runner at the plate.
Tommy did a great job running from deep center field to get this ball, able to come up like a middle infielder like he is as well, make a great transition, and the strong throw directly right at the catcher, right at Will Smith. All he had to do was catch it, put the tag on. That was just a great job from a versatile all-around player.
Nationals beat the Dodgers, though, 6-4 the final. Big night for Shohei Ohtani. Right now, he's standing by with Kirsten Watson and the media.
Shohei, when you're getting late in the game like that, are you thinking hitting for the cycle, or what's just going through your mind, especially in those final two at-bats you had?
最後の2打席はサイクルヒット狙ったりとか、どういう心境で打席に向かいましたか？
いや、本当に塁に出ることをまずどんな打席もそうですけど、4打席目はちょっと最後は振りに行かなきゃいけない球だったかなと思いますけど、基本的にやることはあんまり変わらないかなと思うので、最後の打席もしっかりいい打席だったかなと思います。
My approach really doesn't change. It's to really try to get on base. That fourth at bat, I should have at least take a hack and see what happened. But overall, my approach doesn't really change.
There's a lot of things that are positive right now for this team, but there are a few things that Dave Roberts has talked about, just kind of looking to get back on track. What's the conversation just amongst the players as you all are kind of trying to right a few of the wrongs?
雰囲気はいいと思いますけども、ちょっとこういう連敗っていう中で何か修正しないといけないポイントありますか？
そうですね、でもチーム全体としてはなんていうんですかね、今日みたいに少し離されてもまた追い上げて粘り強く戦えてるかなと思いますし、逆に言えばホームの試合では投打が噛み合ってたのかなという印象がちょっとずつちょっとの違いで追い上げきれてないのかなというところはあるかなと思うので、雰囲気自体悪いということはないですし、本当に切り替えて勝っていくだけかなと思います。
I still feel pretty good about the team. Even though we're playing from behind, we're able to at least give a pretty good fight. At home, I do feel like we were able to flip the score and play even better baseball.
Shohei, can you just talk about the experience at the White House today, especially that moment between you and President Trump in the Oval Office?
ホワイトハウスの訪問、特に大統領との会話みたいなのはお願いします。
本当に光栄なことだなと思いますし、こうして僕は日本から来て、ここでプレーさせてもらってるわけなので、本当に一日一日この国に感謝してますし、その国のトップの方に会えたことがまず光栄かなと思っています。
It's a tremendous honor to be visiting the White House, to be able to meet with the highest power, in this country, and I'm in this country because of the opportunity that I was given. So I'm very grateful that I'm here getting to play baseball every day.
Was there anything that you adjusted personally for not having a whole lot of success in Philadelphia to play?
フィラデルフィアから何か調整しようとしていること打席の中でありますか？
そうですね、ちょっと時差が治りきったところでまたこっちに来てという感じだったので、まず体調管理が一番かなとは思うので、今日も朝早かったですし、また明日に向けてしっかり睡眠をとってまた切り替えたいなと思ってます。
I think we were feeling the jet lag a little bit in Philadelphia, but now that we're fully adjusted, waking up a little bit early in the morning today, I think it's really important to get a good night's sleep.
6 strong innings for Dustin May tonight. Unfortunately, he didn't get a whole lot of help from the offense early or the defense. We're going to hear from Code Red as well as the skipper, Dave Roberts, coming up. Dodgers fall to the Nationals by the final of 6-4. Dustin May, really strong 6 innings tonight. Let's hear from him with Kirsten and the media.
Dustin, when you look at this outing, just when did you find that you really kind of felt like you were settling in? Because it seemed kind of more after that, I guess, 4th inning.
Yeah, probably the 4th inning. 4th, 5th, and 6th, I felt pretty settled. I felt like I could throw a strike the first 3 innings. I don't think I could have been paid any more to throw a strike. So, yeah, settled in the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and felt like it was a strong outing.
What did you think was just missing, I guess, early in the game for you that wasn't allowing you to execute the pitches as you'd like to?
Kind of everything. Just wasn't really feeling synced up in my mechanics, and everything was just kind of feeling rushed and couldn't repeat a delivery.
Is that maybe why the velocity was down a little bit tonight?
No.
How do you get from, like, when you're not feeling synced up early to kind of finding a rhythm later? Is it just kind of getting into the game? Is it a change you made at all during reps?
Just getting more throws. I mean, for me, the more I throw, the better I feel. So being able to get out and get through the rough innings was a good mentality boost, knowing that I can bounce back through it.
Is there a way to get yourself kind of feeling that way, earlier in starts, or is that something that you just have to figure out as the season goes on?
I mean, it was just today. I mean, just how the start of today went.
How different does a start day feel when it starts at the White House and everything you guys did this morning?
It was the early launch today. Normally would not be up that early, but I mean, I just didn't have it in the first 3, so that's all I can say.
I know you talked about how just after your last outing, that was more of the kind of the emotions, the return, and the anticipation of that. Have you felt just with this one, it was kind of just back to routine and kind of getting yourself to a good spot?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, once I got to the field today, I mean, everything was normal go, and then was normal feelings throughout the whole day. So yeah, nothing different, just like less weight on my shoulders.
All right, Jerry, we were wondering how he would follow up that terrific outing at Dodger Stadium, that first start in 685 days, and 1 earned over 6 innings. You would take that every single time.
He was outstanding. You know what? I thought he could have pitched deeper in the ball game, had everything working. Let's go to the K zone and break him down. Now, once again, he understood the assignment. He at least needed to go 6 innings because of what happened in Philadelphia the day before. Looking for, obviously, pitches to make here. A fastball at 95 gets in on low to be able to get out of that jam in that first inning. But how about that sweeper? He mentioned the 4th inning when he started to really feel it. The RPMs, yeah, you see it right there on your screen. Outstanding job. Great movement. Late movement on a slider. Here, a running fastball. Nice, easy ground ball for Max Muncy. Outstanding job with the sinker. Another sinker, little comebacker, easy play for Dustin May. But look at the movement here. The movement, he's staying away from the barrel, also gets help from Miggy Rowe there at second base. Once again, the sinker, that is his bread and butter. When you keep it low like that, yes, you want contact. You're going to get soft contact. And once again, that breaking ball down in the zone, allowing your infielders to play, because we love those sinker balls. We want all these opportunities. And his final pitch of the game. The sweeper, soft contact, straight up in the air. Kike Hernandez able to make the play. What I love about this start, Dustin May can go back and look at the film and say, you know what? I don't need to live at 95 to 100 miles an hour. If I just sit there at 92, 94, occasionally go 95, 98 when I need to, I can pitch deep in the ball game. That's called pitching. When we played years ago, guys would have 98 in their tank, but they wanted to make sure they could pitch 6, 7, 8 innings if need be by making sure they lived 92, 93, 94, use a sinker, breaking ball. He pitched like a 12-year vet tonight. I love this outing. This may have been my favorite outing from Dustin May.
Yeah, he pitched an incredible game today. You know, he was a little rusty to begin the first 2 innings, gave up 3 walks, and after that just settled in and did an incredible job. I think one of the things that stands up to me stands out to me watching the video is, like you said, his sinkers were at 92, 94, 95, 96. That makes a different pitch to the hitter. Sometimes it might look like a changeup, but it's a fastball at 92, and sometimes it might look like it's just going to blow right by you because he steps it up to 96, 97. So that creates a really hard thing for the hitters to adjust to. And you know, the breaking pitches were really outstanding there as the game went on. So really, really great job by him.
Everybody loves the filthometer. We all do. The 99 with nasty movement, but this right here, if he pitches like this, he can pitch 180 to 220 innings, really for the next 10, 12 years. That's what I love about this outing, and then be strong in the second half. Great outing.
All right, cruised over the final 3 innings of this game. Unfortunately, the Dodgers fall in D.C. It was just his second start in center field this season, but Tommy Edman picked up an outfield assist. We will hear from Dave Roberts after the Dodgers drop their 3rd game, the first 4 on this road trip. Remember, fans, each night if Dodgers pitchers strike out at least 7 batters, everyone will get a free Jumbo Jack the following day at Jack in the Box with the purchase of a large drink, only at LA area restaurants. Unfortunately, we're looking at the only strikeout of the game for the Dodgers. But you have another chance coming up tomorrow when Justin Robleski starts against the Nationals. Let's head back to D.C. right now and hear from Dave Roberts with Kirsten and the media.
Dave, I think if you look at a bright spot of this game, it's really Dustin May and just how he was able to settle in this one. What did you see from him that, one, allowed him to settle in, and how he was able to just kind of execute on the back end of his outing?
I thought Dustin, for me, the takeaway was how he kind of recalibrated, reset. As far as early on, it just didn't seem like he had the feel, the command. But to kind of right the ship, get back in the hitting zone, be efficient. And, you know, I felt the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning was really good. And kind of my message to Dustin is let's leave, you know, certainly early on in the season, let's leave wanting for more. And we got him through the 6th inning. His pitch count was certainly manageable, and he gave us a chance to win.
Some of just the kind of, whether mistake, kind of mishaps early in the game, what do you just kind of attribute to those, and how do you guys have to kind of work towards hoping to alleviate them?
Yeah, you know, we're just, I can't kind of put a finger on it. Guys are going out there preparing to win, preparing to play well. It just seems like, you know, each night there's some things fundamentally that we're just not playing clean baseball, and, you know, giving teams extra outs, or, you know, giving up outs on the bases or whatever it might be. But still, the fight, as we saw tonight, is still there. Tying run at first base. And, you know, it called for their closer to pitch 3 in a row, do an up-down. And so that speaks to how guys are still fighting. But, yeah, we just got to keep playing, keep preparing, and, you know, we'll be fine.
How does that start? You said even then that you weren't playing perfect baseball. Does it feel like now you're just not getting away with that anymore?
I think that's I understand that point. Yeah, I mean, if you lose a couple games and you don't play clean baseball, and you look back at a game and you say we could have done this or that, might have changed the outcome. But you look at, there's still some good things that happened tonight. I thought the at-bats were really good. I thought McKenzie was really good early on. I thought the Chris Taylor play was a really good play. I thought, you know, the Edman play at home was a heck of a play. So there's some things that we're doing. I thought Miggy made a really nice play going to his left. But, yeah, I just think in totality, you know, the standard is pretty high for our club. And I know they feel the same way.
With Mookie, was that just like the ball didn't really bounce up the way he thought it would, or?
Yeah, you know, that was a tough air, I thought. Ball hit hard. I don't have the depth as far as, you know, where it was in front of him, but yeah, he just didn't make the play, and they ruled it in air. But, you know, Mookie he's working hard, and he's going to keep getting better, and we're going to keep running him out there, and that's just kind of what I see.
Justin Robleski, he's going to draw the start in Game 2, making his 2025 debut in place of the injured Blake Snell. We will preview Robo's.
大谷翔平が今日も神のごとく躍動した、まさに令和の怪物が全米の視線を再び釘付けにした瞬間だった。1回の表から試合の流れを握ったのは、我らが誇るスーパースター大谷だった。俊足を生かして内野安打を鮮やかに決め、 初回から観客席は興奮のるつぼと化した。だが続くベッツが痛恨の併殺打を放ち、大谷は惜しくも二塁でアウト。スタンドからは悔しさのため息が漏れたが、ドラマはこれからが本番だった。3回裏、2点ビハインドで迎えた緊迫の場面に打席に立ったのは、またもや大谷翔平。この男がバットを握れば、常に奇跡が生まれる予感が漂う。その瞬間、球場全体の視線が彼に集中し、息を飲む緊張が広がった。次の瞬間、乾いた快音とともに放たれた8球は、右翼スタンドへ一直線、飛距離378フィート、まさに圧巻の特大ツーランホームランで試合を一瞬にして振り出しに戻した。これが大谷翔平。これが現代野球の頂点に君臨する男の力だと、全米の解説者が絶叫した。だが、この日、大谷の輝きは止まることを知らない。5回にはその脚力とパワーを存分に発揮し、右翼への見事な三塁打を放つ。見る者すべてを魅了するその全力疾走に、球場中がスタンディングオベーション。これぞ侍ジャパンが生んだ究極のスターだ。8回、再び試合は動きを見せる。ベッツがセンター前へ敵地打を放ち、コンフォートがホームイン。続いてスミスもセンター前に弾き返し、さらにベッツがホームを駆け抜けて点差は2点差まで迫る。しかし、惜しくもドジャースの猛追はここで終焉を迎え、最終スコアは4対6でナショナルズの勝利。試合には敗れたものの、この日の主役は間違いなく大谷翔平だった。3打席連続安打、特大ホームランと三塁打を含む神がかり的なパフォーマンスで、全米が再び、翔平、フィーバーに熱狂した。ファンや専門家からは、これほど心を震わせる選手は他にいない。彼こそが野球史に名を刻む伝説の選手だ。と称賛の嵐が巻き起こっている。大谷翔平は今日も世界を驚愕させ、限界を超え続けている。我々は歴史の証人として、この偉大な瞬間を見届けているのだ。皆さんもぜひ、この感動を分かち合い、動画へのいいねと熱いコメントをよろしくお願いします。